We're very proud to be the first housing project approved by the American Lung Association. We are in the 80% of having the frame done, and also we're gonna throw concrete over the roof. We're gonna try to achieve to get between 85 and 95% of clean air under the finished construction. So that means that the quality of air that the people is gonna get inside of the property is gonna be just great. You can see these kind of approvals in hospitals and maybe some kind of health projects in the city. But the achievement is getting into the regular kind of construction, which is housing. We take in count everything. It's not just to buy a couple of green products and put it up together and then say, oh, we're a green construction company and we're doing that to make it green. It's also the process and how we handle every material, how to, have a clean side, how to manage the disposal of the material, and also having all these materials together, make it work for the benefit of us.
It's October 17th, but October 7th and 8th was Open House New York, and Emily and Rolf and the folks at Green Depot and others decided we would stop work for a week and we would transform the space into an open walls museum so that people could walk around and understand and learn what it means to build in a sustainable, energy efficient, healthy, green way. So it really invited them into our house, which is unfinished, but also allowed them to kind of see what a radiant floor looks like with warm board subfloors and how that's going to heat the floor. It enabled them to kind of see the kind of, I want to say the unsexy, but the very highly effective stuff like Moldex and, sheet wall, what's it called? Sheetrock. That basically, ensures that you don't have any mold or any issues when you're building the side of the interiors of your home. Quiet rock is another thing for sound attenuation, so people could walk around and learn about all these things as they move through the space. This is literally the dividing line. So when I'm over here, I'm in the Pacific Street Townhouse. I'm over here, I'm in the Nevins Townhouse. And with the Nevins Townhouse, you walk through a front door here, and you have a closet and a little toilet room, right? A bathroom? Powder room. And then you can walk up the stairs to your main living area. Whereas on the Pacific Street side, this is their main living area. So it allows some privacy so that you don't have two families that are living in sort of their places where they congregate. They're not on the same level. And actually for Pacific, this is going to be the terrace this is a terrace that you'll be able to go out a side door from the dining room out and have a nice place if you wanted to eat outside. You could have some green roof or some green gardening done out there. These large windows here were the commercial. These were the commercial windows that were here and existed prior to. There's actually most likely going to be a shuttering system that's built in that we're working with our designers, Erica Doring and Erica Hansen, on now, that will ensure that there can be a privacy, to these spaces. But by all means, there has to be forethought to the windows because it goes into sort of how energy efficient your building envelope is, and
Windows are tricky because if you have too many windows, it lets in a lot of light, but it also lets in a lot of sun, right? So when you get those, on the far end, when you see a big glass tower that everyone thinks is very sexy and cool these days, well, they're not very energy efficient at all because the sun is really feeding them, and you have to use that much more fuel and that much more energy to cool these spaces. Most person will have a garage that they can actually drive their car in or bike their bicycle in or however they prefer to get out and come directly into their own little vestibule. There's a powder room down there, and then you can climb the stairs and get to the kitchen and living room area. So another really large kitchen by New York standards. I think by almost any standards?
We're standing, that's that area right here. We're standing here, right? The new building is literally built set back in this area and just goes right up now. So kind of shows you here.
Oh, I see. Oh,
This will
okay.
just be open, just this little section to the elements.
So one of the challenges too was framing the windows so that they would take advantage of the existing openings in that wall. So we had to make sure that the windows actually lined up. And so that the design up here lined up also with where you would want the windows to be.
So this is an open air area, and they're maintaining the facade, and the parapet will be rebuilt. And when you're looking down, this is where the Pacific person's terrace is below. But when you're on the Nevins area here, it just allows for a little bit of space from the street, where you still have privacy, but it kind of maintains the integrity of the old history of the building, and allows for light and air and breeze to come through to your own space.
To learn more about this house, check out our website and every 2007 issue of Natural Home.